Sometimes your emotions aren't responding to the situation as much as they're responding to the story that you're telling yourself about the situation. You're not just feeling hurt, you're thinking, this always happens. They're always saying that. You're not just feeling anxious, you're thinking, this is never going to change. It's always going to be like this. You're not just feeling angry, you're thinking, I'm being just so disrespected and I can't let that stand. So that's why one of the most helpful things you can do is to slow down and separate the event from the story you're telling yourself. Because the story might be true, but it also might be your faulty sensor talking. Here are 3 questions you can ask in the moment. First, what happened that I can actually prove? If a security camera couldn't record it, it might not be a fact. It might be a fear. It might be an assumption or a story. Second, does the intensity fit the moment? This is good to do after a few deep breaths. If your internal response is a 10 out of 10, but the moment is a 2 out of 10, it might be a clue that you're flooded. I think the popular word is triggered. The book of James, Jesus' brother James, wrote that we should be quick to listen and slow to speak and slow to become angry. Sorry, I've looked for a side door out of the third part of the slow to become angry part. I can't find a way around it. And that's not just manners. That's wisdom about pacing when emotions are hot. Third, what am I assuming this means? This is where most false alarm lives, assumptions. If you can spot the assumption, you can test it. And if you can test it, you can keep your faulty sensor from steering your whole life.